Hello, everyone. It is Thursday. This is not my usual time to go live, but I decided that since I've received my first Temu order, that I would jump on and we would explore this new e commerce site together. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. I do appreciate you stopping by. Hello, heartstring. Happy Thursday. So I wanted to jump on and share my experience. So if you would go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Promise to not keep you long. But I got this yesterday. I planned to come on last night. That just absolutely didn't work out. Now I've got some items that I believe are in here that I'm going to need tonight for a cleaning project that I'm on at home. So I thought I would jump on and share with you what I purchased. Okay, so a little bit of background because y'all know before I put my debit card, credit card information in a system, I need to make sure that it is secure. So the first is Temu is a Chinese e-commerce giant owned by the company PDD, or that's what they recently changed their name to. They ran two Super Bowl ads launching the Temu US site during the Super Bowl. The company, whose name is pronounced Temu, it's actually spelled out phonetically on their website, aired two commercials during the Super Bowl, one during the first quarter and one during the third quarter. This, for me, was significant and made me feel comfortable purchasing from the site because a 30-second ad during the Super Bowl averages $6 to $7 million for a 30-second slot. So in order to come up with that kind of money to run two Super Bowl ads, they have to, either have resources or be legitimate. And this company is worth $116 billion. Now, let me pause right here and say I'm not sponsored. I paid for all of the stuff that you're going to see out of my own money, like I've done, on with every other review on this channel. Temu is not sponsoring. I actually shopped another influencer was actually had a promo code for an additional 30% off. So I actually used their link, made my purchase to get the additional discount. But again, this is not sponsored. Nothing is free other than the shipping promotion that they're running right now. So, as always, you're going to get my honest opinion. So, again, significant because of the cost of a Super Bowl commercial, $6 to $7 million for a 30-second slot. This was also unique because Chinese companies rarely, if ever, have advertised during a U.S. Super Bowl. So, needless to say, they hooked me during the Super Bowl with their Shop Like a Millionaire commercials that ran again first and third quarters. Yeah, first and third quarters. So, I went off to explore and ended up placing my first order. Now, the app, which I have not downloaded, I'm purely going to Temu.com. I've just got a thing about downloading Chinese apps right now. That's for a whole nother discussion. If you're interested in it, you can have that conversation in the chat. I don't have TikTok on my phone and I don't have Temu. If you send me something TikTok, I'll click on the link. It opens up in the web. I close it out. Same thing with Temu. I go to their website. So the Temu app has been downloaded, I think it's 24 million times. So people are using, downloading, and shopping this app in the US. It only took about 7 days, I'm going to say 7 to 10 days for my order to get here. One item was a pre-order, so it wasn't in, or at least from the shipping site, it says that it's not in this order that was delivered. So I'm still waiting on that item. The app, the Temu app on Apple devices is second only to the Apple Play Store app being downloaded. And on Google devices, the download of the app is actually number one. So the site is similar to JD.com as well as Alibaba, which are also e-commerce sites with relatively inexpensively priced goods. So Temu launched in the US in September. They ran a Super Bowl ad, two of them this year. And I can just tell you from my personal experience thus far, I'm warning you that it's, whether you're the app or whether you're going to the site, it is addictive. The prices, for those of you that are Amazon Prime, and I'm an old head when it comes to Amazon. I've been with them since 96 when they were a bookstore. The same way they have lightning deals on Amazon, they have lightning deals on Temu. They have amazing pricing. Their shipping was quick. So the only thing to determine now is whether or not I shopped like a millionaire and whether or not the quality is worth the purchase. So I've got, I have not opened it. You can see the packaging kind of gets a little dinged up in transit, but it's all clean. I've got my address here on the back, so I'm going to try to figure out the best way to open this without showing my personal information and hopefully without cutting any of my contents. So let's see. Now, what I should have included is the copy of the video footage of my package being delivered and how the carrier manhandled it. I actually shared that video with a couple of folks that made me afraid to open it. I should have done it yesterday when it came, but we're here today. Let's get this open. Okay, maybe it's in 2 bags. Okay. Maybe that's how everybody, let me see. Oh, I think stuff's still in. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, it's open on that end too. All right, so here we go. In no particular order, but let me get it. I think this, I had kind of some like house cleaning stuff. Nothing major. Let's see. All right, the first is I needed or want, I don't need it, I want a new kitchen sink caddy organizer. So that's the first thing that I picked up. Let's get it out and check. Okay. I'm not mad at it. It does have a little bit of weight to it. It has, I like it. It has the little pull-out tray here at the bottom, so you know as stuff drips and drains and drops and dries, you can actually pull this out. I'm not sure if it's washer safe or not. But you can keep this clean. And again, it just has a little rack here on the bottom and it slides in. And that way there's a place for all of that to drip instead of it dripping down on the counter. It does feel, it's wire. It has some weight to it. So I'm pleased. Let me see if I can find my phone and I can tell you how much I paid for this one. It was $18.48. So not exactly cheap, but it's also much better than Dollar Tree quality, better than some of the ones that I've actually even seen at like Walmart and Target. So I'm not mad at it. All right, and besides, this isn't something that I'll replace again for a long time. This is a grout line brush, because I don't know, I've caught this wild hair about detailing the grout lines. They're not bad at all, but I want to keep them that way. And this Between the Gap grout brush was $3.48. And I'm gonna have a paper mess here. You can see it has like a squeegee, an angled brush. The bristles kind of point out so you can get in the grout lines. It has another detail brush and then one here on the back as well. So a grout brush. Not that it will stay there, but there we go. Okay, the next item, this is probably more of a influence. These are clear plastic juice bottles. I actually ordered 2 of these. They were $5.48 for the 2, so they were like $2 and something. I picked these up. Let me pull them out because instead of keeping like the big bottles of juice, I want to be able to grab and go, so I can pour up from the big bottles into the smaller ones, so that when I'm running out of the house or grabbing something, running back upstairs for a meeting at work, I will have them already portioned and they can go in the drawer in the refrigerator so that they're already cold. So I like these. I don't know why people smell stuff when it comes from Temu, but it smells like plastic to me. Let me make sure the top is going to fit. Oh yeah. So no problems there. Clear tops. So there's that. And I bought 2 sets of them because I usually buy juice and things like that in the bigger bottles. So I figured I'd need more than 1 set in order to get everything in. And this was a pack of 5. So I got a total of 10. And here's the second set. Alright, so I'm going to lay that here. Okay. How do I say this without it being offensive? I don't know that there is a way to say it. Maybe I'll skip this item. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. So I was looking for some take the trash out, walk to the mailbox, just around the house, inexpensive slides, because I purchased a pair from Coach and they are already packaged to go back because they are absolutely awful. The size was off. They didn't look good on my feet, whatever. But anyway, these I have seen an abundance of at the Atlanta airport, and I think that they are god awful. But They were, how much were they? These were the cheapest I think I've seen them. They were $6.28. So I decided I was going to check out the height, and it's these bubble slides. Y'all, you cannot you cannot navigate the Atlanta airport without seeing somebody with these ugly things on their feet. So if they are navigating the airport, the Atlanta airport is not a small place. Um, they are everywhere. So they are around the house, but I thought they were the ugliest things I have seen. And you will not see them further than the end of my driveway, which is where my mailbox is. So that is it for $6.28. I don't know that the ones that they have at Walmart are less than $6. So there's that. I had a name for these, but it's going to be offensive, so I'm not going to use it. All right. The next item I also purchased two of, so that I have one in both my kind of weekend luggage and then in my business luggage. So I travel all the time for business. And I know, because I have a 19-year-old nephew, that this phenomena known as a clothing iron is something that kids, young adults, hell, I'll even say some adults don't understand. But I iron every single night for work the next morning. But sometimes hotel irons are the worst, and they will burn, scar, char, mess up your clothes. Now, my mother, my grandmother, my great aunt, my great grandmother, I'll go back that far because I remember her doing it too, would take like a pillowcase when the iron was either too hot or you're doing something white, and that way the heat passes through, but the plate of the iron never touches the fabric. So I have messed up one too many items during travel. So I actually picked up this little protective cloth that serves like the same purpose as the old school pillowcase, so that I can create this barrier between my garments and the iron plate, which are sometimes not good. So I don't know. I'm hoping this is not going to melt, but it's just a little mesh piece. Heat can pass through enough to iron and smooth out the wrinkles, but it will create a barrier that will keep the iron from scorching my clothes. So I picked up, again, two, one for weekend bag, one for work, and those were, where are they on here? 68 cents each. So there we have that. The next item is just because I was doing some late night scrolling. That's first thing. Second thing is I have my, I'm having a brunch at my house in about 2 weeks, and I have a butter dish, but this one actually allows for you to go ahead and actually cut the butter, store it, and cut it so that it's in little pallets, little cubes, so that it's already done. So basically what you do is you take your stick of butter and put it on the tray, and then you slice with a knife. Oh, it's okay. So there we go. You run your knife through the grooves 1, 2, and then they have these guides here on the sides as well. So you cut, and then all of the entire stick is cut, and you've got 3 separate rows of perfectly cut butter. Call me bougie if you like, but it's mine, and I will let you know how I like it. The butter tray was $3.18. All right. So next item are just microfiber cleaning cloths. So whether it's dusting or I was thinking they might have worked for washing dishes, but they're actually, I think they're too soft for dishes. They don't have any scrubbing, but dusting or even wiping down like the counters, polishing the stainless steel appliances. They are, I guess that's about the size of a large napkin. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And that pack of 5 costs $1.98. So that's the microfiber kitchen absorbent wipes is what they have on the packaging. So there's that item. Okay, we get that tossed. All right, next, okay. So there is something about the airport and everybody having their shoes off that brings out the germaphobe in me. And when the weather gets warm and all of those bare, sweaty feet are on the floor, it's enough to take me out. So, I think I got 3 different colors, but these are just little ankle socks. I got them in white, in black, and in gray. So I'm hoping the other 2 colors are in here. But these are just ankle socks so that I can throw them in my backpack, in my purse, in my pocket, so that if when I get to TSA, I've got to take my shoes off, and you always do, I can put socks on. So that's what these are for. They were 5 pairs for $1.69, and they are similar. I would equate these. So last summer I bought a pack of same little ankle socks from Journeys. They were, I bought a pair, a 3-pack that were Adidas. The Adidas ones were a little bit thicker than this, but then I picked up, dang it, who was the other ones? Journeys. I bought them at Journeys. No, I bought them from Converse, and they were Journeys private label, and these are just as thick as the ones that I picked up from Journeys. So I'm good with these. And again, it was 5 pair for $1.69. I bought the white, the black, and the gray. So that's that. I have stuff coming out the bottom of the bag. Okay, let's see here. All right. This is going to be TMI, probably weird, but that's okay. It was what I wanted to buy. I have been sitting in meetings, boardroom meetings in corporate America, and look to the person beside me, and this is even pre-COVID, and you see like where people need to use a Q-tip, and it drives me crazy. So I am obsessed with ear hygiene. I'm talking about my skincare goes on there, my peels go on there, Q-tips are everywhere. Anyway, so these are actually, and anybody will probably tell you that they're too thin, too small to go in your ear because of the sharp tip. And if that's how you feel, I will just say don't buy these and don't put them in your ear. But these can also double, they're micro like Q-tips, but they're also really good for like cleaning up polish for an at-home manicure or pedicure. They are good for like detailing around the burners on your like your gas cooktop. You can use these little micro cotton sticks for a bunch of different things. Probably not enough padding for you to use in your ear. But I'm sure a pack of these are going to end up in my ear. All right. If you know, consult your doctor. This is a 500 piece, and I think they were, how much were they? Let me not think, I'll just tell you. They were $2.69. It's a pack of 5, so they come in a pack of 100. Teeny, 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 tiny. Teeny, tiny. And again, pointed in. Yes, I do need to. I would, before I passed out Q-tips, they just need a warm, soapy cloth to start with removing the debris. But anyway, what else do I have down in here? Okay. Remember I said I have brunch coming up? And ever since college, I have been known as the pancake whisperer because I would actually host pancake brunches in my dorm room. And I think there's another one of these down in here. And if not, this one has good weight. I'm going to be ordering another one tonight. This is, so this is a spatula. How do I get in? Where's the top? Okay, all right. So I have some silicone spatulas that I personally believe have seen their better day. For other people, they're probably fine, but for me, they have to go. The reason that I had those silicone ones is because previously, years past, I had non-stick coated cookware, and you couldn't use metal utensils in there because it would disturb that coating, and you don't want to disturb the coating because it chips, it gets in your food, it causes cancer, it's all kinds of stuff. So, but that's what I had in order to manage my cookware. Well, all of that cookware has long been purged, but I hadn't purged the silicone like spatulas and stuff. But I've been gradually replacing them. And this one is metal. And my cast iron and my stainless steel does not care what kind of utensil it is. Y'all, this has some weight. You could hear it. It don't sound like that at the Dollar Tree. This is not Dollar Tree quality. This one cost, please tell me I purchased more than one. I don't know that I did. I actually purchased 2. It is 11 inches, and it's called a wide stainless steel pancake spatula. And it was, the 2 of them were $4.89. So they were like $2 a piece. So that is that. Let's see what else. Flip this over. I feel like some stuff might have fallen. Nope, it's still in here. All right. Okay, so here's the second one. Because this is also good for like flipping omelets. Because yeah. All right. All of that. Okay, we started out with cleaning stuff. I still have more cleaning stuff because, again, detailing, cleaning, brushing. So let's just call it spring cleaning. All right, so I picked up 2 more brushes. These were $1.34 each, and they are considered multifaceted. They actually were using them as shoe brushes to like clean your sneakers. I don't get down with sneakers like that, nor do I let my sneakers get that dirty with the ones that I have. So for me, this is going to be one for bathrooms and one for the kitchen for cleaning. So again, $1.34, pink and then in green. And I got them in 2 separate colors so that I would remember that they don't ever swap places. All right. Let's see. Let me check my list and let's see what else I have on here. I have a cleaning brush. That's the item that was on pre-order. It should be delivered tomorrow. You've already seen the shower caddy. Wait a minute. I'm missing some socks. Where did the rest of the socks go? Let's see. Let me dig it down in here and see what else. Okay, there's. Hold on. Okay. Let's put that there. So here are the gray, I'm going to call them airport socks, pack of 5. These feel just as good as the first pair. They may even, the gray ones actually might feel a little bit better. But they're going to be quick on, quick off, breathable, easy to wash. Here's the second pack of the cleaning cloths, the microfiber cloths. There's that. Then the next is, okay. All right, we've got, oh, this is, so black. I like the texture of the gray ones a little bit better. They seem to be a little bit softer. The black ones are true black, but they have a little more of a slinky, silky feel. Not like a dress church sock, but just not, it's more of a cotton blend. That's what I'll say about those. So the black, the gray, and the white, I will be set for all of my airport adventures. Next, because you got cleaning cloths, new cleaning cloths. So they have these adhesive, what do they call them? It's called a kitchen rag plug. These were $2.48. It's a pack of 5. I don't have a lot of space under my cabinets, like the clearance between the door actually closing and where the stuff that I'm storing under my sinks actually start, because I have smaller cabinets. I'm in an older home. But I thought that these would work on the cabinet doors to give me a little bit more storage space and to not, fill my storage rack up. We talked about that earlier. So if you signed in late, when this uploads, go back and catch the first part of the haul. But they have these little sticky pads, double-sided triangle. So you pull the adhesive covering off of both sides, stick it to the back of the little plunger, and then I can stick that on the cabinet door. Hold please, for my visual learners, and to confirm it's going to work. That way you just stick your cloth in and it's there hanging to dry. So if you didn't, keep them on the sink, then you have a way to store it under the cabinet. Again, double-sided adhesive, one to the back of the plug, the other to your cabinet. We'll see if the adhesive sticks well, and then you can stick your cloths in there to dry. So that's what those look like. So I've got 5. So one for the kitchen and then one for each of the bathrooms, so that I can put the cleaning cloths away. So that's that. The next item I was just curious about, because, get this put back up. The next item I already have in my kitchen, and I love it, but I purchased it from the Pampered Chef, so you already know it wasn't cheap. And I have loved it, loved it, loved it, used it for years. Said that I was going to pick up another one and just never got around to picking it up. So when I saw this one, I decided I would go ahead and give it a try because it was a fraction of the cost of what I paid for the one from the Pampered Chef. Wait, did I tell you how much those little plugs were? $2.48. Okay, move forward again. So it is a meat chopper and it was $3.08. If you do like ground turkey, ground chicken, I think they do ground pork, or even if you do like make sausage crumbles at home or things like that. If you do not have a meat chopper, I don't care whether you pick it up from Walmart, whether you pick it up from Temu, whether you um, order one from the Pampered Chef, it is a game changer. I can already tell that it doesn't have the weight of the one that I have from the Pampered Chef because it is a heavy grade cast, but I imagine it's gonna do the same thing. So this one you can, whether it's chopping meat, maybe you are gonna chop broccoli, you could do that. But here it is. So it makes breaking up ground meat really, really easy. And here are, so there it is in use in a pan with probably ground beef or something. They're using it here to mix guac, and here it looks like to mash some not baby, cherry tomatoes. So that's it. It is lighter weight. This one actually feels kind of hollow. It's got, the handle is lighter. I'm not going to talk bad about it because it's got, I'm going to see if it's going to work. It is all cast in one piece, so I'm not worried about anything breaking off. But it's a meat chopper, and you can use it for other things. Like I said, I have this exact same design from Pampered Chef. I've had it for years. I absolutely love it. That one is dishwasher safe. I'm not sure about this one, but it's a meat chopper. And again, it was $3.08. All right, let's see. I think I've got, okay, here we go. I've got 2 more items left. Well, actually, it's I think it's 11, but we're gonna count it as 2. The next is a pack of waist beads, and these were 71 cents. So I'm not going to do a waist bead education here, but the long and short of waist beads, aside from them being, fashion jewelry, if you follow anyone that is on like a weight loss journey, they place the beads around their waist, and once you have eaten enough, the beads will let you know, because they're going to squeeze the snot out of you, to stop eating. You're full, because it's going to start rolling and make it uncomfortable for you to continue to stuff food. Now, these are actually on an elastic band, which is going to expand with you. But I want so that I could actually transfer them to a non-stretch line so that I can place them on permanently as I continue to focus on healthy eating habits. So again, you can place these on, but these are the fashion ones. I am planning to use them for a different reason. I may actually end up getting another set, because these are just seed beads. Anybody that's into like jewelry making, seed beads are the like little tiny beads used in jewelry making. But I'm going to place these on. You just keep them under your clothes so nobody knows that you're wearing them. Nobody knows that you put your fork down because your beads are squeezing the life out of you. But anyway, that's do some research. I got a string of waist beads. I'm going to be taking them off of the elastic because they will grow as you eat. I don't want them to grow. I want them to stay still and be that little quiet reminder of your belly is full. All right. So here's the last thing. And the last thing I bought in multiples, and maybe I shouldn't have purchased it in multiples when I did, but I did, and they're here now. But what I bought were, because most of you are here because of handbags, right? That's where you follow me from. So I did pick up one item that I think I'm going to use at least temporarily for corralling my accessories because they need a home. So the last thing that I picked up, and I picked up, I think it was 10 of these, are what they are calling, where is it? Did I forget? Wait a minute. I know I ordered them. So those are the socks. Okay, they're called handbag purse organizers. What they are intended is for you to actually put your handbag inside and then to store it, kind of like a clear dust cover so that you can see the bag that's on the inside, but it's also out of the way of those dark dust covers so you can't see which bag it is. But my plan, at least temporarily, because y'all know I'm still on the quest for the right organization solution, but I got to do something about these accessories immediately. I need to get them. They are spread everywhere. So I decided that I was going to pick these up and actually store my accessories in them because I can get quite a few in here at the time. And besides, most of my actual Dooney bags have a butt that's deeper than this, so they wouldn't work for my bags. But here's what I'm thinking of. It's just 55,000 accessories. And I'll group them together so that they make sense. But you get the idea? So I can still see what's in here, but they're corralled together. I don't have to have 99,000 wallets all over my desk. When I need props for Feed Your Addiction, join me on Sundays if you're new here. I can have them organized and easily accessible. So I'm going to drop a few different kinds in here just to kind of give you an idea. See how many I had? I didn't pull any of these out for this. That's just what's congregated from the last few live streams and the props that I've used. So they have a handle here on the top. They are not flimsy. Y'all know these accessories got some weight to them. It has a reinforced bottom. They came in, I think, 3 colors, black, gray, and white. The white ones were, I think, out of stock. The black ones cost twice as much as the gray ones. So since they're not going to be on camera, it's just for my sanity, I decided I would go with the cheapest option. So I actually, don't judge me. I picked up 10 of them. So I think that's what I did. Yeah. Because they were only, want to guess the price? Guess the price. Guess the price in the chat how much these little bags were. Guess. Guess in the chat. But I don't even know if I can see the chat. They were, drum roll, $3.99 each. So I figured I could spend $40 to organize my accessories. I could do that. The size, let me see. These are gray. Do I have the size here? Hold please. Let me see if it says it in the description. It says it is the handbag, purse organizer, purse bag storage holder for wardrobe closet, dust proof, space saving bag organizers. They are still $3.99. Right now, I'm only seeing the color gray. I will drop a link after the live so that you can find them. And there are 7 hours, 57 minutes, and 11 seconds left on this deal. And it says that they have only been bought one time, so I must have been the one that bought them. As far as the top, they are zipper sealed and no issues with the zipper. As far as bags, like I said, I don't have little small bags that I think will fit. But to corral my accessories, okay, so here's what I think I'm going to do temporarily. So inside the Dooney Vault, behind the camera, there is shelving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run to IKEA or maybe back to Temu, and I'm going to get some of those S hooks. Those S hooks, one end of the S will hook the top of the storage bag, and the other can actually hook on the shelf, using some of that front space, corralling my accessories, and getting them in a place where I can quickly see. I don't know whether I'm going to group by color, whether I'm going to group by accessory type, but y'all, I had to start somewhere. And I got some amazing advice from my tribe sister, Carmen Hawkins, who is in the chat. Be sure to check her out on YouTube and over on Instagram. And if you have not been charmed by Carmen, then by all means take a look at her beautiful charms and find something that is going to match a repeat color in your handbag collection, because she makes amazing charms. But as she was going through her organization journey, and I was just telling her, I keep trying things and I don't feel like anything's sticking. My collection is continuing to grow, although for the season of Lent, I don't know if you've all noticed, but I don't shop handbags or accessories during the season of Lent. For the last few years, I've purchased enough that I don't know that you guys actually notice it. And for the last couple of years, and I'm going to get back to Carmen, I promise. The last couple of years, I've actually removed myself altogether from social media during the season of Lent to focus, redirect my efforts, my attention, to kind of purge. I don't feel like I'm in a place where I can do that this year emotionally for a bunch of different reasons, but I am sticking to the no bag, no accessories purchases. Have I been able? Yeah, because that purchase was made before Lent started. I have been able to stick to it. But yeah, I've done that during the season of Lent, and I'm doing that again this year, as in not purchasing bags and accessories during Lent. Now, back to Carmen. So she said to me, start somewhere. Find something in your collection and start there. And once you do that, you can expand and do something else if you need to go back and change because something's not working. But at least you will have a starting place and will be able to start seeing progress. So while I know that these are not my permanent solution to temporarily help corral all of the wandering accessories. This is going to bring everything together. And again, $40 for a total of 10, and I feel good already about being able to pull some of the things that have been on my desktop and pull them together. So, did I shop like a millionaire? You tell me. I can tell you that's not what I spent. Do I feel good about the purchases? Yes. But let me warn you, this site is so addictive that before I even got my delivery from yesterday, I placed another order. And after this one came and I was impressed with the shipping time, I went ahead and placed another order. I'm going to have to stay off of there. Now, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you know, Amazon Prime will save your wish list for decades. How do I know? Because in 1996, when I started using Amazon, I saved some items. Those items are still on my wish list at the very bottom. Every once in a while, I go back and look at my wish list, and I can tell what phase or what I was interested in or projects I was doing based on the items that are saved on my Amazon wish list. And every once in a while, I'll go in and be like, I've already bought that. I can clear that off. But my items, saved items, don't judge me, were at 600 items. I have brought that list down by a few items since Temu, because I have been comparing what's saved on my Amazon list to what's on Temu and deciding, am I going to purchase it from Temu? Am I going to leave it on my Amazon wish list? So I will just tell you, this is not a site that you lay down in the bed in at night and you scroll on your phone or on your tablet, because it will be 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. before you know it. You trust me, I'm sharing my experience. It's not one of the things that you want to do. Okay? So that's my haul. If you are interested in seeing the other things that I picked up from Temu as they come in, then I will come back here. But I felt like for the first reaction, first impression, we were going to experience it all together. So there you have it. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up. Let me know if you're interested in these items. This is a judgment-free zone, so drop a comment in the chat, or if you're watching on the replay, and let me know how many items you have saved on your Amazon wish list. Judgment-free zone. And then if you take the approach that I've used and kind of looking back at some of the things that I've watched the price on Amazon, and I'm still like, it's not where I want to buy it, but I'm going to keep it on the list, and then I find it on Temu. Let me know if you find anything that was on your Amazon list that you have now decided that you're going to purchase from Temu. Y'all, again, this company is a $116 billion company. I think I said $1 million before. It is a $116 billion company. They are Chinese based, similar sites to Alibaba and JD.com. They launched their U.S. site in September of this year, and then ran 2 Super Bowl ads during the Eagles and Chiefs game, one in the first quarter, one in the third quarter. Amazon, I didn't see any Amazon ads, but Temu pulled out his checkbook and bought 2 ads, and those 30-second Super Bowl ads this year averaged $6 to $7 million for a 30-second slot. 116 billion. You've seen, my items purchased here. So let me know what you pick up and whether or not this haul influenced you to purchase. I'll leave a link down below. Again, not sponsored. Just an easy access link. And there you have it. I'm getting ready to go corral some accessories. Thanks for joining me on what is this, Friday Junior. It's Thursday. I will see you back here on Sunday around 6 p.m., 6:15 ish for Feed Your Addiction. Thanks, everyone. Have an amazing Friday. Bye.